football, and it is for the Top Rope Promotions Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Warwick, Rhode Island, weighing in at 200 pounds, wrestling's hybrid, Vinny Marcellia. And introducing his opponent from the Whaling City, weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the Top Rope Promotions Heavyweight Champion, Nightmare Nick Steele.
Nick Steele, you know you get 310.
Joe Cronin here again with legendary Les Thatcher here in Brockton, Massachusetts for this championship match.
Very thin.
Very thin.
When they announced Steve at 240 pounds, I think they're off by about what, 50 pounds?
50. I thought he was it was 300 or 295 or 290.
Which leg I asked was 240.
Yeah, I don't think he's 240. I at 5'10", I'm 202. And
I am clean of ink. When I look at Vinny, I think, could I just have the money that he spent those tattoos, for God's sake?
Yeah, if you could only... That's the problem. You can't sell them back, you know?
No, you can't.
Marcellia probably wishes he was 240 right now, but they're locked up in the corner rope there as the world champion of Top Rope Promotions.
You know, here's a classic situation. Yeah. Steele is, I don't care what they say he is, he's at least 280, 285. So Vinny's spotting him a good 50 pounds, right? So it's up, Vinny has to keep him moving, take the gas away from him, blow him up, and then he can do with him what he wants. But if he tries to match him power for power, he's spitting in the wind, basically, I think.
Well, that's a good point. And to keep engaging him would be a mistake, but he took him off his feet there with his quickness and speed.
You know, that's it. When you spot a guy that kind of way, it's stick him and move, stick him and move, stick him and move.
Another lock up now in the corner. Nick Steele in a battle with Congo a few months ago. Trying to psych out Marcellia, but Marcellia didn't move and called the bluff of Steele as they both are trying to reset here. Marcellia's getting a chuckle out of some of the fans here who are razzing him. And now a test of strength. This can't be what Marcellia wants to do, right?
It can't possibly. If it's his strategy, it's bad strategy.
And right away, Nick Steele kicks out of that, reverses it. Now with a couple of short jabs, Marcellia reversing. Huge chop to the enormous sternum of Steele. Steele locking the rope, getting the count from Adam West, who's going to break this thing up. Marcellia's fired up right from the get-go. Oh, man. Nick Steele with a little slap across Marcellia's head. See, Marcellia right now is looking to lock up with him, and I don't know what he's doing, like in a grappling type of situation. It's all grapples, it seems like, and he talked about going at him quick and going at him fast, and now he's, finding himself on the mat. And I don't know if it's his anger, because he's clearly angry, with a lot of stuff that's happened here.
Well, here's the thing. You can give up some weight on the mat. If you are the better of the two when it comes down to leverage, balance, then take him to the mat. If you're the better mat wrestler, if you're sure of that. But you know, it comes down to if he takes that 50 or 60 pounds advantage and just wears you out on you trying to get out from under him down there, then it's the bad strategy.
Right. Now Marcellia with a couple explosive right hands. Sending Steele into the turnbuckle. Steele bounced off and caught him with an elbow. Rolling outside goes Marcellia. Adam West trying to check. Trying to get Marcellia to get back in the ring. Starting the count.
I know Steele has sort of a mixed receptive with the people here. There are some for him, some against him.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I think both of them definitely do, and so it's no one has a clear-cut advantage now because of that either. So some people are in Marcella's corner, some people are in Steele's corner, and Nick Steele has had some battles. I'm talking about some brutal type of maybe non-traditional wrestling battles, but hardcore matches recently that he's some of these fans really thrive and just start drooling for stuff like that, and he's giving that to them, and that's what they like, this kind of brutality that Nick Steele has had. And he's brutalizing Marcellia's head right now.
That's a good old-fashioned barroom brawl type of thing there.
Yeah.
But he's not trying to pin him.
No, it hasn't been, right, there hasn't been one.
Then he slips out, and he's going to recoup out there. He's got the count to come back in.
Marcellia got Nick Steele to come out after him, and he caught him. And now they're on the outside where Steele has been quite a bit in his title defenses. Huge chop by Steele. Marcellia over in the corner. Something about wrestling fans. Oh, wait a minute. Marcellia just threw Nick Steele into the steel.
Into the steel. Okay.
And all the way from the other side.
Into the guardrail.
Nick Steele into the guardrail went... Had about a 20-foot running start. He's busted open, too, I think. Oh, another shot into the steel barricade. 3 times by Marcellia. Adam West is screaming at him to get back in the ring, trying to check. Marcellia's getting the fans going.
I'm going to ask you a question here,
yes.
Joe. If I have done some damage, am I going to walk away and allow you the time to regroup? To get your act back together, as he has done here. Exactly.
I mean, Les. I mean, you could. Some of these guys might want to sign you up as a coach because you got Nick Steele bleeding, going into barricades, and then you walk 20 feet away from him to pose to the crowd.
How bad do you want to beat him?
Marcellia swinging neck breaker. Despite all that, he was still able to pull that maneuver off, that swinging neck breaker. And instead of the cover, he's going to go fists on Nick Steele's head. Now he's biting him. Adam West has to make a count. And Marcellia's got an almost scary smile on his face as he stares at the crowd after biting Nick Steele. And, you might be seeing a different Marcellia, almost an animalistic.
Here we go again.
And there he goes. I'll tell you what. You talk about it.
I want him.
Yes.
I want to wrestle him.
Right.
Please beat me down and then walk away and leave me.
Well, it's like he gets in his face and he's upset, but then Marcellia, he keeps walking away to think about things. He's being his own worst enemy now, even though he's still in control. If
you have the advantage, you press that advantage, and you continue to press that advantage until it is no longer beneficial to you.
2 count. Nick Steele bridges out. Nick Steele bleeding from the temple, from the top of the head there. I don't know what he caught, the guardrail or what, but could be from the shots to the head.
And Marcello is sitting there now. Why is he not trying to pin him? Or why is he not working on? Why is he not doing something?
I mean, maybe if playing devil's advocate, maybe Marcello thinks he can't, he can't beat him. He's just...
Or had he thought this was a debate instead of a wrestling match?
Maybe. Perhaps he's mad. I know that he's upset at Steele, but now he goes for a cover, so...
Here we go again.
It's the fans. It's that corner right there.
I want to wrestle this guy.
Get that to a match. Imagine if he...
Years ago.
Yeah.
Now, when you too old. But, yeah, it's just... And it's come back to haunt him.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Well, it is
Because
now.
on 2 occasions, he's had the advantage. You could have possibly put Steele away. And now it's bearing fruit for Steele.
Almost a Charlie horse to the back of Nick Steele's lower thigh as Marcellia caught him with a huge shot.
And is he being the aggressor now?
No, he is not. He's letting Steele roll out of the ring.
Or is it because he's out of gas too? That's a possibility, Joe.
Well, we'll have to talk to. We'll find out later if we get a second to speak with Marcellia. But I mean, only he knows what he's thinking about right now. Now he's thinking about the fans. I think.
If he's taking his time because he doesn't have the gas, this is where he should accelerate into his offense, not decelerate, not lay back.
He's trying to suplex Nick Steele from the outside to the inside, which I don't know if it's possible.
Common sense and logic is not any part of his offense that I can see. And I don't know this young man. I have no axe to grind with him, except from a technical standpoint. He is basically giving away a chance of winning this match.
Marcellia probably say, well, who's the one bleeding? You know, Nick Steele's.
Does it matter?
I don't know. But again, here you go. He's got Nick Steele on the ground. He went into the barricade, and now he's posing. Marcellia posing for everybody. Talking to somebody. Talking to the cameraman now. He's talking to us. Hi.
Excellent.
Hi, Marcellia's describing what he's... Okay, we'll watch. Wants us to watch what he does to Nick Steele here. A huge shot to the ribs. I guess that's what Marcellia wanted us to see. And now, huge uppercut in the steel barricade.
Loves that camera.
He's going back to it again. Well, he's going to be a movie star, I think. He's trying to get the cameraman to tape the crowd in the middle of his match. Yeah, there's all the fans. This is unbelievable. Les Thatcher is beside himself, and I don't know what Marcellia's doing.
That's probably a gross understatement. He probably doesn't know either.
I don't know. And now he's getting beat. Now he's getting beaten up. And here comes Steele, firing away. What do you expect when you spend 10 minutes talking to the cameraman? And now shots across the chest, the sternum, the face, and into the steel pole. And now Nick Steele fired up. Marcellia back in the ring. Nick Steele trying to get back in the ring.
If these two guys spend as much time working on one another as they do not working on one another, somebody might have won this match 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, right there, you want to roll into the ring as quickly as possible, capitalize on Marcellia, maybe hit him with one of your finisher or patented maneuvers, but instead, and maybe Nick Steele is actually having a problem, because, he's been beaten up a little bit here. Trying to get back in the ring. The later this match goes, the more in favor of Marcellia it should be, based on the sizes. Nick Steele tasting his own blood right now. Turns back around. Marcellia catches him with a power slam. And both men out of gas.
Counting both men now.
A 4 count. Marcellia's actually making a pin.
But he's covering one shoulder. You and I were talking about this earlier.
Right.
He had one shoulder covered. Now, if Steele is virtually halfway unconscious, all he has to do is raise the shoulder that's not being anchored.
And that's what he did.
He's in the game still.
The last second he raised that shoulder, it was almost a 3 count, and the last second, it might have made the difference. But I don't think, Marcellia's thinking clearly right now at all. This whole match, he's not thinking clearly. He's thinking about the crowd. He's thinking about hurting Steele, but it's inconsistency. And now, Marcellia throwing Steele into the buckle. What a sidewalk slam type of maneuver. Oh, and Steele kicked out. That time I thought he had him, but Steele kicked out.
And Vinny lays down to take a nap.
Right. Well, take a rest. It's almost like after every move he pulls off, he's fatigued. But I can't tell, because after every move, he's speaking to the crowd or he's posing. Marcellia trying to pick. He does. He picks up Nick Steele on his back. Nick Steele easily fights out. He uses his own body weight to move out. Spins him around. Marcellia now both arms double locked. And Nick Steele. Power pam suplex. He got it. Nick Steele.
Joe asked me if I'm surprised that Steele won.